Donna Reid, and this is Donna Reid Talks Voice. In today's episode, I'm going to discuss the myth of breathing.
Now, everybody's taught how to breathe when you sing, oh, it's all about breathing. No, it's just all about not messing up your breathing. So in other words, most of the things that people talk about breathing actually make your breathing tight. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to push the air out, and you don't want to be so tight that the air stops. So when I do this, I can't even talk because I'm so tight, the air won't come out. You get my point? And I'm all red in the face, the whole thing, right? We don't sing that way. If you're in musical theater and you have to do 8 shows a week and you're singing that way, you're not going to last a week. You're not going to last 2 shows. So what we want to do, and everybody says, yes, we want to sing freely, but I really mean it. I'm not going to tell you all kinds of things to make your body tight and then say, oh, you have to sing freely. So you may have heard when it comes to breathing and singing that a singer needs to take a low, full breath. Well, you see in this photo that the lungs are really high. They're really way up there. Even more important, that's how high the digestive system is. That's where people tell you to breathe. I don't physically see how I can get air there. What people do when they breathe low and focus down here, they're not allowing the rib cage to expand. What we want is a non-rigid, mobile rib cage. In fact, again, when I do the practical lessons, you're going to see that I ask students to do this while they're singing. And guess what? It's almost always easier. Again, practical. On a practical level, if you try anything at home, especially once I start teaching people, you hear the exercises, you try those exercises at home and you say, wow, that exercise really works well. My voice feels good. Or you could say, whoa, I tried that exercise and it's tight as a drum. Don't do that. When you try to get air where your lungs aren't instead of where your lungs are, is that your lungs actually kind of don't fill up. Now I know many people may disagree with me, and God bless them if they sing that way and they breathe low and they're singing at the Metropolitan Opera or they're doing 8 shows a week on Broadway and they're singing just fine. God bless them. Let them do whatever they do. That's another important point. I am open to anything. If something works for you, it works for you. Do it. It may be contrary to what I just told you here about the breathing. That's pretty clear though about where the lungs are and all of that. But if you think you're breathing in your belly and you're singing well and it's free and you're doing 8 shows a week and you're singing in a rock band and going on tour and you don't get vocal fatigue, go to town. That's exactly what you need to do. Again, what this YouTube channel is all about, what Donna Reid Talks Voice is all about, is to give you ideas to experiment with and you find out what works for you. I've had many students who say, oh yeah, I was taught about the low breathing, and then when I show them what I do, they say, oh, that's so much easier. That's what I'm looking for. So when you breathe, instead of focusing down here, focus up here. Take a breath. Gee, my ribs moved. What a concept.
Thanks for watching Donna Reid Talks Voice. In the next episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about placement. If you have any questions for me about this episode, please visit my website and click Contact.